with Mexico. We want them to do more. I know Pete's been talking to them. We're going to have meetings with them later this week as well. We'd like to work with Mexico to go after these cartels because they're a threat to the Mexican government, not just to us. We want them to do more, but they've deployed, 14,000 of their National Guard to their border. We've provided them information about certain cartel leaders, and they've gone after them. But, we got to keep this going. This isn't like a 1 week or 1 month thing. We got to make sure this is enduring.
So the Trump administration pushing Mexico to take on the cartels and gangs along our southern border, as President Trump labels 8 Latin American cartels as terrorist organizations. Border czar Tom Homan joins us now. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning.
So the Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, making it very clear that Mexico needs to do more. What can they be doing to help us secure the border and stop the flow of the drugs?
Well, look, I think President Trump's already gotten them put in military on the northern border. That's a strong presence against cross-border crime by the cartels, so they stepped up in that. I think they need to share more intelligence with us on the criminal cartels and the areas of operation in Mexico. And look, President Trump is designating a terrorist organization. We need to treat them exactly like that. Anybody associated with them, anybody funding them, anybody transporting for them are part of a terrorist organization. We need to put the whole weight of the world of the United States government on them. And not just in Mexico. The Jalisco cartel, the Sinaloa cartel, they're in over 40 countries around the globe. We got to attack this globally.
Tom, I was a little disturbed the other day when I found out about these Los Angeles protesters, activists. They're posting the photos, the names, the phone numbers of ICE agents. You've been in law enforcement for a long time. What can be done to go after these people? Because right now they're aiding and abetting the enemy by all these bullhorns, but they're also causing great danger to our federal agents.
Look, I think they cross the line. They start posting pictures and addresses and phone numbers. Look, Lawrence, I got state troopers around my house 24/7 right now because of death threats. And look, I know what it's like to be doxxed. So these agents don't deserve that. These agents put a gun on their hip and wear a Kevlar vest every day trying to make their communities safer. We've been really clear. We're focusing on the worst of the worst. We're focused on criminal threats and national security threats. So I got a meeting with the Department of Justice today, and what we can do about this. I think it crossed the line of impeding a federal law enforcement officer in the performance of their duties. So I'm hoping we find out who these people are and we can criminally prosecute them. But we'll address that first thing this morning as soon as I get to the White House.
Oh, I can't wait to hear about that. Maybe I'll see you around here on the campus. I wanted to get you to respond to some of the demonization of what you're doing there. But when you talk with local residents on the ground, they say something different. This is what a Bronx resident had to say. Watch. And this is the quote.
This doxing, in many times, is not just...
I have a young woman who comes to me to study. I've never been afraid in the South Bronx. I am now terrified. I'm terrified for me, for my students. I would have to move. You have made a terrible mistake. They're talking about this shelter that they were planning in the Bronx right here. So when you talk to the media, they say something different. But when you talk to the people that actually live in the communities, they want these folks gone.
You're exactly right, Lawrence. Look, I've been around the country doing many operations in the community, whether they see it at the airport, whether they see it at a restaurant, or out doing the operation. I can't tell you how many members of the community come up and thank us for being there. President Trump made a promise to the American people when he got elected that he's going to make our community safer, especially from illegal alien violent crime. That's exactly what we're doing. And we're doing it across the nation. As far as the politicians who want to push back and attack the men and women of ICE, and myself, I'm not running a popularity contest. I'm out there doing what the president promised the American people we're going to do. We're out there enforcing the law without apology. We're going to keep coming. You can put all the roadblocks you want up. We're going to keep coming. For these sanctuary cities who want to push back and impede us, we'll double the man force there. We'll double worksite enforcement there. We're not going away. We're going to keep coming at them until every criminal illegal alien gang member, every illegal alien criminal is eradicated from this country. That's when I'll be satisfied.
Yeah. You and the over 60% of Americans that agree with you. The polling is going up for mass deportations because you guys are targeting the criminals. Tom Homan, thanks, brother.